Lilith is our main character, and her main weapon is the Vladoff Infinity pistol. There's different Vladoffs, but the Infinity is one of the signature guns. And what it does is it's got a rotating barrel driven by a piston in the back that gives it energy as it rotates and spins, and it fires multiple rounds, multiple loads, and it's just an endless supply or loop of ammunition that comes out of it. So she could fire mini grenades, she can fire percussion rounds, she could fire high velocity rounds, anti-armor, just you run the gamut. That gun'll do it. Roland is heavily armed. The character is, he's a weapons specialist. He's a mercenary, a prior Crimson Lance soldier. He's on one of the advanced guards of Atlas. So before he went AWOL and turned rogue. So he has got a multitude of weapons at his beck and call. He's got the drop-down hip holster, which we call the meat cleaver. And it's actually so he can punch and jab while he's firing the gun. It's actually got like a little meat cleaver at the end of it for like a tenderizer. So he can pull. He's got the slasher, which has a built-in blade that comes out, so he can slash and cut his way through while he's not firing or he's reloading. So he still has a weapon available to him. He's got his SMGs that he carries with him. He's got his old Crimson Lance rifle from his outfit. He's got a multitude of knives that he can pull from his boot, small of his back. He's got his big chest buoy that he can pull out, and he's used them all, and he's quite good with all of them. It's basically a club with a rotating saw blade at the end of it. It's almost like a circular saw with huge teeth that will cut and rip through pretty much anything that he comes across. So he can cut through steel, wood, flesh, bunnies, skags, whatever he comes across, and he does it. Jamie's a scientist, so she had the Echo device, but there was, and the Echo device has a lot of functions. It acts as a locator, a map, a guide, a light, It analyzes things along the way. It can talk to other Echo devices in the game, and in the movie. So she can pinpoint where she's at, and it's a pretty important thing that they have in the game, and that's one of her main props. My go-to guy was Brian Cohen with Gearbox, and he's just amazing. Anything we asked for, we got 3D files, we got pictures, we've got they're gonna go over how all the weapons fired, so that when we're working with VFX, they can make sure the weapon fits the scene and the way it fires and the functionality of it. So, yeah, Brian is just, I don't know how he does it, because he's handling his daytime job and then also collaborating with us on the weekends and at nights. And plus they went through that big, the power outage down in Texas where they're located at. So, yeah, no, he's, for a source, there was no better. I mean, they just have it all. I mean, anything out of the game we wanted, they got to us very quickly.